to change things up. So we're gonna be reading some questions we've got.
Okay, so let's just like jump right into it, I guess.
The first question.
What would be your fallback career choice and why? Also, what and who inspires you to follow your dreams in the music industry?
Fallback career would either be photographer or makeup artist. And the person who inspired me to follow my dreams would probably be my dad and my other family members who've done it, and Britney Spears.
My fallback career would probably be, I have a lot of fallback careers because I know this is kind of terrible, but I kind of think about this often. But my fallback career would probably be to open up a dance studio, a photographer, like have a blog, you know. My also fallback career would be a mom, but I know I'm already gonna be a mom if this career works out regardless, so. Person who follows me to follow my dreams in the music career would probably Carrie Underwood and Shania Twain. This next question is gonna open up a whole bunch of can of worms. Do you like Pop-Tarts?
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, I think you should.
Yeah!
I don't ever really eat Pop-Tarts. If I do, it has to be plain strawberry, toasted, slathered in butter, and then you're good.
I love Pop-Tarts so much, but I do not eat them anymore. And here is the reason why. I moved to California and when I was 18 years old, and I was not very good at cooking. I'm still not good at cooking. And I also wasn't allowed Pop-Tarts as a kid. So I was like, when I got to California, I kind of went nuts. And I ate probably 2 or 3 Pop-Tarts a day. And I went from probably like 110 pounds to 160 pounds. So Pop-Tarts ruined my life. So I don't eat Pop-Tarts anymore, but I do really, really, really love Pop-Tarts, and I love all kinds. It doesn't have to be one single kind. I will eat any Pop-Tart that's put in front of me. I freaking love Pop-Tarts. Okay, the next question. The question is, Sum and Sid is a fantastic duo, but the both of you are also amazing solo artists. My question is, are you girls still doing music as solo artists? I would totally love to also hear more solo music from you both.
I don't think we're opposed to doing either separate kind of songs like that. I don't think we're actively working on it right at the moment. We're kind of trying to get our duo songs together and try to put out an EP.
The question is, any plans on putting your music up for sale anytime soon? That's a good question. We are currently working on an EP.
Should be hopefully finished with it, you know, this early in the summer. Be on the lookout for it.
This summer. But yeah.
One Canadian.
One Canadian.
One American. This is from, I know Summer comes from a musical family. Any collaboration with you guys on the other Overstreets? We don't have any plans. I love my family. They're all very talented, and when I do get to work with them, it's very, very nice. But at the same time, sometimes working with family is like, man, we just like spent our whole lives growing up together, and now we gotta like work together. But no, I'm just kidding. They're great. I would love to work with them, but we are like at separate ends of the country.
Okay. The next question is, do you find the songwriting process torturous or something that comes fairly easy to you? That's a really great question because
it's all of it.
It's a little bit torturous for me. You know, I'm just so new at it. It's always worth it because then you have a really great song to sing at the end. Totally worth it.
It's like a euphoric thing when it just all works and it like comes out really good, and you know, everybody walks away happy. So that's kind of what makes all the little obnoxious parts worth it.
If you could tour with anyone, living or dead, who would it be? What was the first song you ever wrote? Question mark. Either separately or together. The first song that I ever wrote by myself was a song called, all I can remember is the first lyric was coffee in the morning like I always do.
Well, the first song we wrote together is a song called Diggin', which is on our YouTube channel. The first song I wrote by myself, I don't remember, and that's totally on purpose.
If you could tour with anyone, live or dead, living or dead, who would it be? Okay, well I have, for a person who's living, it would totally be Carrie Underwood, hands down. Somebody who has passed would probably be Michael Jackson, because that would just be...
I would tour with Dolly Parton and probably Lake Shelton. They seem like a lot of fun. I'm just like going for like the fun people.
Actually, Shania Twain as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Next question. What inspires you to make music? And who is or was your biggest mentor to help you make you successful musicians? What inspires you to make music?
I think for me, I'm kind of a shyer individual. I think music is a good way to be able to say something without having to feel like I'm actually saying it. And it's, you know, it's pretty to listen to and it's fun to perform. It's just it's a great gift that we have.
I think what inspires me to make music is I just remember growing up and hearing a certain song would either made me sad or made me happy or made me feel a certain way, and it kind of just, oh god, what am I trying to say? It was always nice to have that song there when you were feeling a certain way. It just made you feel so much better. It was almost comforting to have a song that was so relatable to what you were going through and that other people were going through the same things. So it kind of was like a comfort thing. That's kind of what inspired me to make music. The other question she had was, who is or was your biggest mentor? My mentor, I would say my biggest mentor is probably this girl right here sitting right beside me. And also my boyfriend, Clint Moffatt. He's helped me through a lot of stuff as well, and he's always there to help me talk through certain situations that I'm feeling about my career and whatnot. So mainly just people that love me and that I love, you know, those I think are my biggest mentors just because they're always there.
And I would definitely think solely for most of the time leaned on my father for advice because he's just been around the town so very many times and has really great interesting tips to learn from it. And I would say working with Bob and Clint Moffatt, and I really admire their work ethic, and they just keep getting better even like after I've been doing it forever, and I just really admire what they can do. So it's kind of absorb things here and there.
The next question we have is, do you think that you guys would ever do a collab with Like Strangers and maybe a tour together? Or maybe in the future, especially because Clint's my boyfriend. Yeah, I would never be away from him. Woohoo!
Never.
Never. The next question is, were either of you fans of the Moffatts back in the day? And if so, is it weird for you, Sydney, to be dating one of them? No. The first time I heard Moffatts was from my oldest sister, Destiny. And I mean, I knew one of their songs, and that was the extent of my knowing of the Moffatts. No, I don't think it's weird to be dating one of them. I think it's really cool to see that he has so many fans that are behind him and that he has so many fans that support him. I think that's really great.
My story kind of goes back to my dad was playing and we went to the show. So he was playing and they were also playing the same show. So I saw all these kids and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like adorable. Yeah, I knew them from that. And then like when they had some stuff that came out here and I recognized the name and I was like, oh my gosh, good to see they, you know, still were doing stuff besides that. There was a song that's called Good Brown Gravy. I don't remember. I gotta get some of that recipe of that good brown gravy. I never forgot that.
Ew, good brown gravy. The next question is, do either of you play sports? So here's my answer to that question. I was a huge tomboy when I was in elementary school, and I loved playing sports. But then as I got older, I got more into girly things, and I stopped playing sports, and I got into dancing. So dancing became my sport. I think if I had to play a sport, I would participate and I would like to do it, but that's the end of that.
I do enjoy sports, but I actually really like physical activity.
Next question. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey? No, I have not read the books. I don't like reading, but I've seen the movie and I effing loved it.
I've done neither.
Can you play any other instruments besides guitar? Yes, I can play piano if I really set my mind to it.
I can play a piano guitar.
Okay, the next question is, if you could travel to anywhere in the world that you haven't already been to, where would you want to go and why? Oh, Australia, Europe, to Africa. Oh, I want to go to Africa so bad. I literally want to go everywhere. And the reason why is just because it's just great to travel and to see different cultures, see the way that other people live, and to see how beautiful it is. And the food. Oh, the food.
Australia, Greece. Great. And then Italy, France, Spain, all those England. I've never been to England. Probably Thailand. Yeah, wherever. I just hate flying. Like a lot.
Okay, next question. Last question. Can we talk about your tattoo? I love yours, Sids. I don't know if Summer has any. This is my tattoo on my arm right here. This is my second tattoo that I got, and I got it when I was in California. And it says Je t'aime à l'infini, which is French for I love you to infinity, and it's for my mama. And then I also have this tattoo. Let's just get all up personal here. Right here. Here's it.
I mean, you can't.
It says never a failure, always a lesson.
I do not have a tattoo anywhere. Are we best friends? Yes.
Yes, we're besties.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you for sending in your questions. We really liked answering them.
Really good ones.
They were really good ones and kind of made us think more than we wanted to.
Reevaluate our situation, our priorities and values.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
They straighten their hair.